Right now, we are going to go to the telephone. We have a witness. Eugene Duffy says he was nearby. Eugene, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I hear you.
Please tell me what you saw and what you did.
Well, it was 3 o'clock. I was leaving work, and I was on Northmore and West Street, and I was waiting at the light, and all the cars are flying by, and then once I started crossing the street, I heard something that didn't sound right. So when I went back across the street, I seen a truck, a white pickup truck going down the bicycle lane and running people over. And now as I went down more, I seen two gentlemen laying there deceased in the bike path. And he continued to drive down the path, and he got to Chambers Street where he crashed into a yellow school bus that continued to go down Chambers, and then he crashed into another car. And I heard a commotion, and when I looked that way, I seen everybody running, and then 9 to 10 gunshots rang out from over there. I seen 2 police officers. They were ducked down behind their cars. So to me, it's whoever was driving that car got out of that truck and started shooting.
So let's just start where this began. This vehicle was heading downtown on the bike path?
Yeah, this is heading downtown towards the Trade Center. And I don't know what made him go on the sidewalk. And
you're watching this, and you're running in that direction to see what happened. And you say you saw 2 people down who looked like they didn't make it, didn't survive?
No, they didn't make it. They had tire marks across their chest. Their body was mangled, and you could tell they just weren't here no more.
These were men or women or children?
Two gentlemen.
And then you kept going, and what else did you see?
And when I got down, after the police came and the paramedics guys came, I continued to walk down more, and I seen the pickup truck crashed on the corner, but he had already crashed into a yellow school bus where it had I don't know, some adults were in it. I don't know if they were handicapped adults, but the firemen were pulling them out of the smashed school bus.
And then you say you heard shots fired.
Yeah,
involving the guy who was driving the vehicle and police.
Yeah, well, I don't know if the police were shooting, but somebody was shooting over there. I don't know if I didn't see who was shooting, but from what I heard from people saying, the guy in the white pickup, when he got out, he started shooting at, I don't know who he was shooting at.
So you didn't see this guy?
I didn't see his face, no, but I seen the truck going down the bike path.
Did anybody give a description of him?
Not that I know of. No, I don't know. I didn't see him.
Eugene, at the beginning of all of this, you said that something just didn't sound right. Describe to us what that sound was.
People screaming. Females yelling at the top of their lungs, like, something bad is happening. And, it's Halloween. I don't know if somebody's getting spooked or something. But when I went back and looked, it's when I seen the guy who's driving hitting people.
And roughly, was that vehicle, did it appear like it was speeding down that bike path?
Oh, yes, definitely. The way the way the gentlemen were on the floor, definitely was speeding.
And roughly how long of a distance do you think that the vehicle was actually on the bike path?
From Pier 25 down to Chambers Street. I don't know the distance. It's about 4 or 5 blocks.
And when you're watching this, what are you thinking? How are you reacting?
Well, I went towards it. Something inside me said go that way and see if I could help somebody. But initially, I'm thinking, down in this area, terrorists or something. I guess that's how our minds are these days. When we see people driving on the sidewalk, people get run over, we think automatically it's a terrorist attack.
Did it look to you like this was on purpose?
Excuse me?
I don't know if you can hear us with all the noise. Can you still hear me now?
Can you say again?
Did it look to you like this driver was doing this on purpose?
Yeah. To me, it looked like it was intentional. I mean, who rides at 3 o'clock in the afternoon? Who drives down a bike path in a park?
Absolutely.
There was no traffic. It was, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
You couldn't even make
And,
the
you know,
excuse that he was trying to beat traffic.
West Street is a busy street. I mean, I didn't see no car stopped when I turned it left.
What are your thoughts now, Eugene? That now that you had a couple minutes to catch your breath and think about what you saw.
I can't believe that this happened right here, where I work. You know, I'm getting ready to leave work and go home, and I see this.
What kind of work do you do, if I might ask?
I'm a chef.
I'm sorry. What kind of work do you do? I didn't catch that.
I'm a chef.
Oh, you're a chef, and you were heading home.
Yeah.
From a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Pier 26.
What was on your mind? What was on your mind as you were heading home today?
Honestly, I'm a Houston Astro fan. I'm getting ready for the World Series.
Yeah.
And then I see this.
Eugene, we're looking at some live pictures of the scene right now, and we can see rescue still there on the scene, helping out some of the injured. We see one person being helped out on a stretcher. Describe the scene. It sounds as though you're still in that area, just judging by the sirens that we can hear. Describe the scene right now.
No, I'm. What are we, like 5 blocks away from everything, right? Yeah, they pushed us all the way back.
And so, what are people like though around you?
Well, I seen some parents, the mothers, they had tears in their eyes, like they didn't know what's going on. Because when everything happened, so many police came, and they don't even know what was happening. It's like I had to tell them what was going on. They were confused. They didn't even know people were run over because I guess they got reports of gunshots. They didn't know that I was standing over a body saying, hey, there's bodies here. This guy just went flying down that way. They were confused. They didn't know. The police, they didn't know what was going on.
Right. Eugene, we're just going to update our viewers here. If you can see it on the screen, we're now being told that at least 2 people are said to be dead, at least 3 hurt in this situation, which first reports suggested might be road rage, but I think we should leave that open right now. It's hard to tell, but according to witness accounts, including Eugene Duffy on the phone, it sounds like this vehicle was going down the bike path along the West Side Highway around Chambers and more, somewhere in that area, heading southbound on purpose and hitting people, bicyclists, runners, walkers, what have you. And now we're hearing that 2 people are confirmed dead. It sounds that kind of squares up with what you say you saw, Eugene, that you saw 2 bodies on the ground believed to be a couple of men, if we have that right. Did you see others lying, having been hit, having been hurt, and can you describe them?
I mean, I was standing next to one of them, and I seen a backpack. I don't know whose backpack it was going back the other way. And when a paramedic came over, I was directing him where the 2 gentlemen were, because he was confused when he got there too. And I don't know if there was any more. When I saw the backpack, I said, there got to be more back that way. And he went running that way. I don't know if there was any more people hit back that way. But for sure, the 2 gentlemen were on their city bikes, just riding down the bike path. And you see their bikes a few feet away from them mangled. And I don't like to say it, but their bodies also.
So some of these look like city bikes and personal bikes.
Yeah, it was definitely city bikes. You could clearly see the pieces and parts all around them. And
then you saw personal belongings as well, backpacks, maybe shoes and other items?
A wallet. I was standing next to the wallet. I told the officer, here's this guy's wallet. And that's when they they said you got to get out the area, because they thought the guy was still out there, whoever was doing the shooting.
We should also tell our viewers that the FBI is also investigating. I think the way it sounds here that terrorism is very much on the table here. I don't think you can rule that out. With initial reports of road rage, that may not be the case. But as you can see, traffic there in the area of West and Chambers at a standstill. The road is closed below 23rd Street. West Side Highway is shut down. We're talking with a witness, Eugene Duffy, who a chef in the area who was heading home and really got the shock of his life as he saw this go down, at least the aftermath of it. You're a few blocks away, you say, with a number of people who are just pretty much stunned, I would imagine.
Yeah, what are we on now? Warren Street. We're on Warren Street. So, yeah, we're a few blocks. Yeah, 1 block up from West and on Warren Street. And I seen a couple of mothers with tears in their eyes. One was holding a kid. one was with a police officer being led somewhere. I mean, I seen all law enforcement. I seen DEA even. I seen them jumping out of their cars.
Eugene, when you were there at the scene and next to the injured, we were hearing that a total of 5 people were hurt. I know that it all is happening very fast, and I'm sure that it was so much to take in, and I can't imagine how emotional you are right now, and you're able to recount all of this information for us. But does it appear as though that count is correct? That there was roughly about 5 people that may have been hurt?
Well, I don't know how many people. I don't know if that includes the people in the school bus. I don't know if they include in those people that were injured, but I can say definitely the 2 people I saw were the ones that were deceased.
And I mean, as you're going to leave and get on with your day and return to your family and your friends, you know,
Yeah.
how does this change your life?
I don't know. It's the first time I've seen something like this. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Time will tell.
What part of town are you heading to, Eugene, if I may ask?
Excuse me?
What part of town are you heading to tonight?
I'm heading out to my dad's house in Rockaway, Queens.
Well,
Gonna
listen,
watch the game.
safe travels, I know. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We appreciate it, a first-hand account.
You're welcome.
Safe
welcome.
travels home, and that's our witness there. Eugene Duffy, thank you again, describing for us an absolutely horrific scene in Lower Manhattan.